Alright. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry. We were a bit late. My dad is not going to be doing the stream as much as normally. So it's just going to be me. He'll jump in when he can, though.
And normally that's not much. So it's going to be...
It's going to be mostly me. It's still mostly me.
It's the Stellan show.
Yeah, Dad just jumps in sometimes. He might jump in sometimes, but not normally. So, sorry we're a bit late. I stayed a little bit later at school. Not because I'm in trouble or anything. I go to OSC, and I go to this thing called Outer School Care, where Outer School Care is basically my parents have to work. I'm not going to go into details. Never mind. I'm not doxing anything. Anyways, let's get back into just to play. Patch, you ready? You're on the boards. There's two goals that we missed. Yeah. So, Taylor Stevens has 1901 ice time in Game 5, and he missed previous 3 games of the series. So, do or die game for Vegas. They're probably good in these scenarios, though, as I guess, because they're Vegas. Although Stone was really frustrated when Weber scored the goal to make it 1-0 Montreal, and then Vegas bounces back immediately, almost immediately after the score. So here's Pacioretty. Takes the shot, and it's a great toe stop there by Price on the replay. Max Pacioretty has 1 goal of 3 shots in games 5, 1 goal of previous 6 games, so not great for Mr. Patches, the captain of Vegas Golden Knights. It's it's still play on, so the Perry will take it, Lisa for Gustafsson. Eric Gustafsson, or for Armia. Doshek makes the interception, and it's offside. So, is everybody hyped for a Game 7 between Tampa Bay and Montreal? Montreal 11 wins in 2021 playoffs, scored first in 10 out of 11 wins. So they scored first in most of their wins. The only one where they didn't is Game 3 against Vegas. So before Game 3 against Vegas, they won all of their games with scoring first. They scored first tonight, so they have a good chance of winning, but it's tied 2-2, so things could change. Frangelo for Martinez. Wall get in deep. It's Sherratt with it. Knocked by Tuck. Comes around the boards, picked up as Anderson will clear it. Pietrangelo. And it's dumped in by Janmark. Sherratt back to get it, being pressured by Watt, who has 2 goals in this series. And coming in is racing after it is Byron. Paul Byron spinning out for Pietrangelo. Down low for Kotkaniemi. Gets it around for Anderson. Down for Kotkaniemi. Jesperi Kotkaniemi over for Petrie. Petrie loads one. Blocked by Pietrangelo over for Janmark. And Janmark gets it out. Back to get it is Petrie. Never mind. IS period is done here. And it's 1-1. Riley Smith and Shea Weber with the goals. As Montreal 1 game away from Stanley Cup Finals. And there is very much excitement when Montreal scored their first goal. So, it's time for my segment. Lame-ass predictions. So, I'm trying to think of a lame-ass one. Do you think that Pacioretty will score a goal tonight?
Did he score? No. Do you think Riley Smith will score a goal?
That's even more lame-ass.
Another goal?
Another goal? Potentially.
Do you think Montreal's coach...
One time I had this confusing thing where I scored a goal, and then I was like... And I scored a goal. It's like, and
you scored a goal?
I scored a goal in a hockey, I was playing a hockey game. And,
oh yeah.
And the one guy said, hey, good goal. And he said, I think that I'm going to get a goal also tonight. And it's like, I think that too. He's like, but you already scored one. And I'm like, I think you're going to score is what I meant. And I was like, never mind.
If Montreal wins, do you think Montreal's coach, what's his name? Ducharme?
What? Yeah, sure.
Do you think he comes out of COVID protocol and storms on the ice?
We're not gonna get COVID! Hide your face! No! But let's protect Kucher. Wait. Let's protect. Let's just say Tampa Bay. Let's protect points. Go behind my. Here, take a mass point. Take it. Alright. That's my lame ass prediction. I think that Pacioretty is going to score a goal. Type in the chat if you think that Pacioretty is going to score a goal or not. Alright, now time for, I think we're going to just talk about the period a bit, then we'll do the Brian Burke hockey story with Stellan. But yeah, so anyways, so first period, it's 1-1. That Vegas with probably Mark Stellan was very frustrated to see his face was red after Shea Weber scored to make it 1-0. Montreal was really, really excited. And then Riley Smith scores it back. It's a tie game. So, alright. Now it's time for our segment. Hockey Stories of Stellan. Alright, where is the Birch Law book?
Oh, is it already intermission?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here.
I just gotta find my page. I arrived at Providence College with no financial guarantees. Fighting for a place on the team, as a walk-on, I was going to have to beat out a scholarship player to win a spot. The freshmen came in on the first day after Labor Day. Classes started that Thursday, and we had our first hockey meeting the following Sunday. After that, we had training them. Then one of days on top of our classes, it was brutal. Every day of camp included a 2-mile run. There was a defenseman named Harry Nagel, a big guy from Indianapolis who could run like a deer. He won the 2-mile run every time, but I wasn't going to give in. The first time I tried to stay with him, he yelled back to me, "Rook, you're not going to beat me. You're not going to win this race. I always win this race." I couldn't beat him. I finished a couple steps behind him. The next time, same result, 2 yards back at the finish. Lou noticed what was going on and pulled me aside. "It's clear you're serious about trying to make this team," he said. He'd also see me working hard in the weight room and during practice. "If you want it, there's the guy you have to beat." He pointed out to a player named Joey Rago. My heart sank. Joey was an all-state high school player from Mount St. Charles High School in Rhode Island. A hockey factory. I think he scored 40 goals in his senior year. He weighed up about 195 pounds, and in my senior year with Adina, I scored 7 goals. In the fall of 1973, I stood 6'2" and weighed 176 pounds. I was at bone rack, so beating out Joey Rigo was going to be a tall order. Lou prized big forwards and liked physical teams. He always had at least 2 or 3 guys who could change the game with big hits. Fighting wasn't really the point because you couldn't fight in college hockey games. If you did, you were ejected and automatically suspended from the next game. But if you were on the bench and Lou tapped you on the shoulder and said that things were getting a little rough out there, you understood the message. It was time to go out and get a piece of someone. Part of my challenge as a freshman was to find my way to prove to Lou that I was the guy. The easiest way to do that was take on one of my teammates. Fighting may have not been the factor once the season started, but in practice it was a different story. We weren't allowed to fight during drills, but once we started scrimmaging, all bets were off. We had a good defenseman. We had a defenseman named Kevin Gaffney, who ended up being a good friend of mine. He was 2 years older, weighed about 195 pounds, and was getting on my nerves during the drills. As soon as we get the scrimmage, I'm going to kick the crap out of you. I told him. It's not hard to find. I'm not hard to find, he said. You're practicing at the Providence Civic Center because our new rink was under construction. I was playing right wing and Gaffney was playing right defense. As soon as Lou dropped the puck, I charged across the circle and dropped my gloves. We had a good hard little fight. He landed a few and I landed a few before Blue broke it up. It didn't matter when I had sent a message to the upperclassmen that one way or another, I was making this team. I beat the odds and did make it. A marginal fourth-line player who did little more than kill penalties, but still part of my team. My four rules had worked, and Joey Rigo, the guy Lou had told me to beat out, never played a game at Providence College. Which brings me one of the most impressive things about Lou Lamoriello. It's Lou Lamoriello, right, Daddy?
Who?
Lou Lamoriello.
In the book they're talking about, yeah.
Lou Lamoriello. Because it looks like pronounced
That's how you say it. You said it right.
It looks like Lamoriello. That's what
Yeah,
it says.
you say it Lamoriello.
Ooh, Perry.
Lamborghini. Lou Lamborghini.
A lot of kids who played in other programs and watched it as athletes never graduated. But all of Lou's players graduated, and he honored every scholarship. Joey Rigo had a 4-year ride, Lou honored it, and Joey graduated. If you played for Lou and your academics started to slide, he would always come down the side of school instead of the side of hockey. In my sophomore year, Terry Nagel, the guy who beat me in the 2-mile runs, had a grade point average of 1.6, which is high enough to retain eligibility under NCAA rules. But short of the 2.0 you need to graduate from Providence College. Lou made him ineligible for a semester until he got his grades up, and at any other school he would have played, but not for Lou. He always had little ways of keeping you on your toes. For instance, we didn't know at the time, but each of our professors would get a self-addressed postcard from Lou before the school year started. So-and-so, your student is a player of the varsity hockey team. They would read, if he misses any classes, just drop this postcard in the mail. I rarely missed a class, but once or twice when I did, Lou immediately called me and asked what was going on. You started to think they must have spies in every classroom. I've seen. If you did not know what that just was, it was me reading Burke's Law, A Life in Hockey. I forgot to mark my page. One sec. Here we go. Yeah, now I gotta get some water. It's a bit of a one-man show tonight. For me, as Daddy is doing other stuff. He will be back for the Game 7 tomorrow. And we'll be doing a Game 7. If this series goes to a Game 7, we'll definitely be doing that also.
That'll be on
Yeah, the Game 7 will be on at
Saturday?
No, Friday. But if it's on Saturday, if
This series.
Yeah, one of this series will be on Saturday. All right. I'm back.
You're gonna watch the eating and drinking on the air. It's really annoying, right?
Yeah. All right. So intermission should be it should be second period soon. So should we talk about the period so far? You've seen
I haven't watched any of it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I've just been doing work. Sorry. Boring daddy today.
Yes.
What's your prediction for the score? 6-1?
This is a low scoring series. 3-2 Vegas, I'm gonna say.
3-2 Vegas.
Yeah.
Overtime?
Yeah, it's been such a low scoring series that I think it's going overtime.
Ooh.
Like, I don't think any team only one team has scored more than 3 goals in a game this series. No team has scored more than 4 goals in a game this series.
Vegas has to get their forwards going, right? Sounds like they did there. They got a goal from Smith.
Yes, that's 5 goals from forwards this series, or 6 maybe. That's still not enough.
Or what else is they talking about? Their Vegas centers need to step it up a little, right?
Stevenson, Carlson. Waugh's been playing good actually. Waugh's been playing good though, so.
Yeah. It's their Achilles heel. You know what that means?
What?
No.
They're good at centers. Like, their centers are what's holding them up.
Yeah. It's a weak point.
Oh, it's a weak point?
Achilles heel means it's a weak point. Sounds like it should be a good thing. Hey, I got an Achilles heel. I can fly.
Wow. Header P in the chat, we got Header P says hi all. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hopefully second period starts soon.
Hopefully.
I really hope it does. Oh god, that's boring.
Well, that lady was really into smelling her laundry detergent.
Yes. Don't comment on that.
So when you're at home doing laundry, do you often smell the laundry detergent like that? Smile, smell your laundry detergent. Ah.
Dude, don't describe the ads.
You're right. Well, I didn't say what it was. I'm not giving free ads.
Oh yeah, that's good.
No free ads.
Good, daddy. You're not giving away free ads.
However,
Yay!
if Tide is listening, we will take money to advertise.
That's not that. Ty didn't even do that ad.
Exactly, but if they want to compete.
They want to compete with that ad. I want a fist fight between Downey and Ty.
That'd be great advertising.
Downey versus Tide fist fight.
If they
Predictor. Will there be overtime tonight? Oh shoot! No, remind me later, OBS, please. Lame ass prediction.
I'm gonna say no overtime tonight.
Yes.
That's my lame ass.
Yes. All right. So that was brought by Sportsnet Hockey Predictor, and let's look at the overtime last night. We really got the interception, and it's Coleman.
8 seconds in.
No, it was a minute.
A minute and 8 seconds. We missed it. We missed the overtime. Do you want to say why we missed it?
No, and you don't want to.
That's another story. That's another podcast. Another broadcast.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have enough courage to talk about the next intermission. About what happened.
It's all good.
So I don't have a Paris Saint-Germain flag. I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan.
Do you know what today it is and what day it is today?
What? Oh yeah, it's Quebec Day.
What's it called?
It's Saint something. I'm not sure.
It's Saint something Day.
It's Saint Jean Baptiste or shows.
John Baptiste?
No, I have no idea.
John Baptiste.
Oh my god. Alright, sorry.
Saint Jean Baptiste.
Jean Baptiste.
Or would it be
And
Jouet
Susan Palmery says OT, yes, and I hope you're right.
Oh my God.
I would like to see OT. Refreshing.
I'll take overtime. I just don't know if it's going to happen.
I'll take a fist fight between Tim Hortons and Burger King.
And Burger King?
And Starbucks. Starbucks and
I think their executives should fight each other.
Yes,
On camera.
that would be amazing if Tim Hortons versus what is Starbucks? They fought each other because they're both around the same size, except that Starbucks is like every 8 blocks you find a Starbucks in Vancouver.
Right.
There aren't a whole ton of Timmy's in Vancouver, but there are like 800. They're like 8,000 Starbucks in Vancouver. Like you find one every like 8 blocks. It's insane. There's so many Starbucks.
There are.
All right, Game 7 is tomorrow. Between Lauren's mad.
Why is he mad?
because this team lost, and they had to go to Game 7, but they didn't play a single Game 7 when they won the Cup last year. It's their first elimination game since last year against Columbus when they got swept.
Oh. What's going to happen? Well, we'll talk about that game tomorrow.
Yes, they'll be on tomorrow.
What's been your favorite game so far?
I like that Florida-Tampa game 1. That was pretty exciting.
Ah, it was a real back and forth, lots of goals, right?
Ooh, yeah.
What was the score? I don't remember.
5-4 Tampa.
Right.
Like, point scored with like a minute left. Yeah, point
barn
if he...
burner.
Point if he scores in Game 7, that means he has 10 straight games of a goal, and they tie Reggie Leach's record of 10 straight games of a goal in the playoffs, a goal streak.
That's pretty amazing.
Playoffs.
But I'm sure he doesn't care. He just wants to win Game 7.
Oh, yeah, you just want to win Game 7. That's an extra, though.
Yeah.
Also, he has to win Game 7 if he wants to beat it, because, like, yeah, if he wants to beat it, he has to win.
Yeah.
I guess he can just win. I guess he can get a goal in Game 1 of the next year. Oh, yeah, sorry, I gotta change it. There's no more hockey stories.
No more hockey stories.
Red hockey stories. Do, 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 do. Do. Top performer. Presented by Beep. I can't say the ad. It's Kotkaniemi entering the own zone. Alright, so Weber entering O-Zone. And they scored. They entered the O-Zone very fast, Montreal. Are you ready for the second daddy?
Yeah.
Okay, it turns out daddy is actually...
Oh, I don't know. I'm still going to be in and out. Sorry.
Montreal, and 7 seconds are left after entering O-Zone, and they've scored their last 11 goals. So all you got to do is prevent Montreal's rush. And then you can stop the goals. That's what Vegas just got to do. Score their last 11 goals with 7 seconds or less entering the O-Zone. Alright, we're already here for the second. Petrie gets after Montreal wins the draw. Hill tried jumping it in. Foley tries batting it down. It's Carlson picks it up. Or for Marchessault. They clear down. It's Price leads it for Petrie or for Suzuki. Shot attempts tonight are 17-17, so been a pretty even game. Ozone time is different though. 8:34 for Montreal, 6:40 for Vegas. Slot shots 3-1 for Vegas. Oh, it comes Carlson tries batting it out here. Rush chances are 1-0 for Montreal. In comes Caulfield. Cole Caulfield with it. Being pressured by Theodore back to the point. It's Foley with the shot. Tip goes out of tip and it's wide of the net. It's Theodore. Or for McNabb. Or for Marchessault. It's picked up there by Sherratt or for Gallagher. Comes Gallagher into the zone. Tries centering out in front. It's around the boards. Back to Weber or for Sherratt. Sherratt waits at the end boards. And it's behind the net. Carlson. Suzuki intercepted there by McNabb as he'll get out of the zone. Sherratt has it and he'll dump it in. Leonard tries leading it for Carlson as Carlson tries springing down as Pacioretty, but he's offside. So, here's this chance for Carlson as he just bats it out of the air and Price manages to get his arm on it. Doesn't get like the full... Doesn't get like his full stick on it. If he did, he probably could have batted that one in. Went off the end. And it's Martinez with the dump in. So he had the bad turnover on the goal. I didn't see the actual goal, but I saw the replay though of the goal. Stone. That one goes off. Tarantula for Martinez. Tries sending it around the boards. It's Stone with it. Dumps it in. Or for Pacioretty. It's picked up. And they try getting it down. Stone or for Martinez. Pacioretty down the edge of Stevenson. Edmondson's pressuring him. Stevenson around the boards. Pietrangelo out the line. Back for Martinez. Martinez loads one, and it's easily stopped there by Price. Super stats. Mark Stone last 6 games is 0 points, 7 shots, 4 slot shots, and 0 inner slot shots. There's Martinez with this shot, and it goes through the legs of Anderson, and it's stopped there by Price. Hay gets 2 shots tonight, as he's playing for Vegas, instead of Nick Holden. Haig's got it, he keeps it in. Sherratt. It comes back for Armia. It's White Cloud with it. White Cloud takes the shot, bounces mixed in, misses the net. Comes around. Left there. It's kept in. And we have a whistle on the play. Not sure what this whistle's for because it's muted, and it might be a penalty here against Stahl. Or something is going on, and Stahl's not happy about it. Harry has big stitches on his nose after Mercer high sticks him in game 3. Face-off percentage, 58.3% for Vegas and 41.7% for Montreal. And Stahl is kicked out of the face-off draw. Coming in is Armia. And Armia doesn't get the winger win. And it's up for Carrier. Ooh, Carrier high sticks Weber. And we don't have a penalty called, as the refs are not calling anything in these playoffs. Ooh, big hit. The refs did not call that one. I'm surprised. I think he obviously got hit. And they called that one on Martin last night. It's Armia. Coming down is White Cloud. It's Lehner over for White Cloud. Zach White Cloud. The zone's over for Carlson. Carlson entering the zone. Back for Smith with the shot. Stop. Smith can't quite get the rebound. And we got another whistle on the play. As let's see that call, it probably should have been high sticking against Weber. Looks like he got high sticked right here. Look at this. Carrier flicks it. And, ooh, he gets Weber right in the beard. Yeah, that should have been called. Kai Roseberg says 4-free overtime for Montreal, calling it.
Oh, okay. Montreal fan in the house. I think they're all Montreal fans up there still.
Well, they're probably all cheering for Montreal.
This is Canada, right?
Vegas power play is 4:41 in Montreal. Oh, Vegas had a power play. I did not see that. Especially after Weber got hooked. Pricer for Sherratt around the boards. Yeah, they should have definitely got a call on Curie. Montreal's PK has 4 shorthanded goals in the 2021 playoffs, so quite a bit. Marchessault cross ice. Pacioretty with the shot stopped. Sherratt has it, being pressured there by Carlson. Or for Stone. Back at the line. It's Marchessault. Marchessault with it. Jonathan Marchessault playing as child of the team as he's cheered for them. Marchessault back for Pietrangelo with a shot, and I think I missed the net right there. Marchessault for Carlson. Back for Pietrangelo. Down to Pacioretty. One-timer was stopped by Price. And Sherratt lifts it up. Clears it down the ice. And Vegas' power play has been 0-15 in the last 7 games, so not good. Pietrangelo for Tuck. Back for... Ooh, that one goes past Stevenson. And it's picked there by Theodore. Back for Martinez. Or for Stevenson. Stevenson with the shot. Misses the net. And Theodore can't quite keep it in. So it'll be him back to get it. Shea Theodore. Or for Smith. 2 elite Shea defensemen on both teams. And everyone's clearing down the ice. That should probably... Ooh! That almost bounced badly for Atlanta right there. And that's going to be it. Looks like it's going to be it for this power play. It's Theodore. He's got it into the Montreal zone. Hold him down one shot on the power play. It's Theodore. Or for Smith, down for Tuck. Smith leaves it for Tuck. Or for Martinez. Down for... That one's a shot there by Haig, and comes out Suzuki, 2-on-1. Suzuki with a shot stopped by Lehner. Comes out in front! Never saved by Lehner. Off of Toffoli, former Vancouver Canuck. Really wish he was still with the Canucks. And we got something going on in the play. Maybe a penalty here to Vegas? I'm not sure. Penalty here to Vegas, says Haig with the shot and just gets the turnover, and Suzuki comes down. He takes the shot, Lehner makes the save, and let's see where the call is. I want to see where the call is here on Vegas. Wait, what? Is it going to be Haig with an interference call? Too many men.
Vegas, too many men? I missed it. No.
Bench minor penalty here to Vegas for too many men. I was trying to figure out what the heck it was. Montreal power play is 1-2 tonight with 2 shots. Is picked up by Gustafsson. Eric Gustafsson with it. Montreal power play is power play goal in the last 6 home games for them. Suzuki dumps it in. Back is Caulfield with the shot, and it's stopped by Lehner. That's going to be an underrated save right there off of Cole Caulfield. I'm surprised Montreal have more shots. I guess I've had tons of Zotan, but that's a good stop. Right off the end boards, and it's Caulfield with the shot, and it stopped. Minute 25 seconds in this power play, and somebody getting kicked out of the draw here, and we'll have a redo. Alright, Carlson versus Kotkaniemi on the play. Kotkaniemi, Gallagher, Weber, Anderson, and Petrie are out on the Montreal power play. Comes cross ice, tries handing it for Anderson, a bit too deep for him. Comes around for Weber. White Cloud comes around the boards for Kotkaniemi. Just bury Kotkaniemi back to the point. It's Petrie or for Kotkaniemi. Petrie goes on a stick of Smith. And the aggressive Vegas PP power play is on it, and they'll clear it out to Price. We'll leave it for Petrie. Mr. Red Eyes back to get it. I think he still has Red Eyes, right?
I don't know, actually. I haven't seen him in a while.
I think they're showing it because he is like...
Maybe they just give him some red eye drops just to for good luck.
Gallagher around the board.
You're losing your red eyes. Quick, we need to get them back. And then somebody punches him in the eye.
Or for Stone. Stone has it.
Oh, that's a bit of interference, wasn't it? No, maybe
they're not calling anything. Like, Carrier had a high stick on Weber and it was not called. It was pretty obvious.
Wow.
Like, I saw it. Like,
Weber's
face was like...
Let it all go these playoffs.
Yeah, like, the only thing
They've always done that. I don't know why everybody's acting like it's new.
Well, it's because they had, like, the least amount of penalty minutes.
No, in general, right? Everybody's complaining about the refs.
I know, but it's because they had, like, they've been calling the least amount of penalty minutes.
Oh, this playoffs?
Yeah, like, the 2 of the last 3 penalty minutes have been the 2 of the last 3 seasons have, and 1 shot on the power play for Montreal, have, 2019 and 2021 have been the 2 highest in the last 30 playoffs, 2 least amount of penalty minutes in the last 3 playoffs. Comes around for Marchessault. Marchessault with the shot, fans on it, tries centering back it up front for Pacioretty. Pacioretty takes a shot, it's blocked, but Pacioretty will keep it in.
Oh,
Patches. And comes back for Sherratt. Sherratt being pressured.
Patches makes stitches. Is he getting a penalty for that? Or is it just an offside?
I think it might be offside. That's a bit... What is it penalty for?
Looks like it might be a penalty. Or a hand. What's he calling? Hand pass?
Probably hand pass. Here's Stone and
Like that's, yeah, I guess that's okay.
Well, I think Stone kind of interfered with him more. Well, it's game 6. Stone tied at 1-1, and the shots are 16-16.
Yeah.
So, I really hope Vegas wins tonight.
Boy, oh boy, you're cheering for Vegas more than anybody in Canada right now. Although, you know what we saw?
What?
Today? Your mom and I were in the car downtown and we saw somebody with the Vegas jersey.
Hey.
So I gave him a high five. Threw some lucky casino chips that they were.
What?
That doesn't make sense. Because there's lots of gambling in Vegas.
Okay. Oh, the lucky, like the coin chips.
Yeah, when you gamble, you get.
Like the poker chips?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. How's everybody doing in the chat? We have really been asking. How's everybody doing? Free concurrent viewers, how are you guys doing? Alright, Montreal won 10 of their last 12 games. Montreal Canadiens, big bodies. Weber 6'4", 229. Petrie 6'3", 208. Edmondson 6'4", 227. Sherrod 6'3", 234.
Big.
Montreal
You
had
should just say
2
big.
goals, 16 assists from defense in 2021 playoffs. Ooh, they would like to see more goals from defense in the playoffs, probably. That's not a whole ton of points from defense, from defensemen in the playoffs. Only 18. And 2 goals. Defensemen have not been playing great offensively, but good defensively, though.
Well, they're 1 win away from the
Teams
Stanley
back
Cup.
from Palcherud. Oh, yeah, you can't complain when you're 1 win away from the Stanley Cup, but... Well, no, 1 win away from the Stanley Cup, 1 win away from the finals.
Yeah, Stanley Cup final.
That's a nice save there by Price off of Max Pacioretty. Vegas have won 2 of their last road games, lost previous 3 games before that.
Yep. That'll be the biggest road win tonight if they win.
Oh yeah, totally. Carlson. Like, I don't think they've had any big games that were not on the that were on the road. Because Game 3 against Colorado was in Vegas. Game 7 was in Vegas, a Minnesota series. Caulfield dumps it down, easily turned aside there by Lehner. Foley or for Carlson. Yeah, see, it's a huge advantage when you have like a 3-2 lead.
Whoops,
And
icing.
ooh, that's an icing call here against Vegas.
Seems like Vegas is maybe getting a little tired. They've lost their energy the last couple of games. Well, I guess not. This series, they don't seem to quite have that jump. They were all over the other teams in the first couple rounds. They were really like smothering teams and scoring. In the offensive zone, they were just
Yeah, Montreal's got a tired Vegas team, I gotta say.
might be a little bit of a factor.
Or it's
That's part of the playoffs, though. You got to
Sure.
conserve your energy.
I know, it's like the semifinals. Semifinals. Like, the teams are going to be tired. You could get a lucky one. You know, you're playing one of the best teams in the league. You can get like, oh, they're tired.
Yeah.
Or, oh, one of their best players got injured. Or something like that.
Oh, their goalie just gave us a great pass out front for a goal. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, Caulfield! Scores!
Oh, Jerry, goal. Crazy. 2-1.
I honestly thought that went over the net right there.
Look at the crowd. Hey, COVID. How's it going?
Yes. Yeah. So that one got roofed by Caulfield. Feature back for Edmondson. Oh, what is McNabb doing? He lets him go.
He kind of pinched a little. Why would he? Didn't have to do that, did he?
Laner, I did not like that poke check either.
I mean, it's an aggressive play, but you gotta make the guy. You can't let him get around you.
Dude, you gotta hit him right there. You can't let him.
Nice shot. Wow.
Yeah, right. Vegas has gotta come out buzzing after that, though. It comes back. Caulfield's fourth goal of the playoffs. It's Waugh. They gotta make these aggressive pucks.
He's crazy.
To by Edmonton. Oh yeah, you can see they're playing with another step now that they've run the goal. It's oh shoot, sorry, I forgot to. I always forget to turn that stuff off. Chuck back around the boards. It's Janmark back for Waugh. Dude, Vegas is jumping up to another step here now. Chuck. Oh, Chuck with two hurt of. Oh! Byron almost split for the D right there.
Snuck in alone.
That would have been a horrible. That would have been a horrible goal if they let that. That would have been horrible. That would have been a backbreaker if they let that one in.
Oh yeah.
Because that was just some bad defense.
I don't think they're gonna. They can't let in another goal. Penalty? No. High stick.
All right, Caulfield scores to make it 2-1 Montreal. Again, as we said, McNabb is acting very tired right there. He can't really do anything.
Yeah.
He's got to be less aggressive there, though, to be honest. I mean, you got to go for the hit. 14th goal by players age 21 and under, new franchise playoff record for Montreal. As we take a little break here. I like the Vegas was playing after they played a good shift after Montreal scored. No.
Yeah.
What they really need is they need to score another goal right away. Like if you fall down a goal in an elimination game, you gotta score quickly.
Yep.
Again, Montreal was down in their game. New York is down in their elimination game.
Yeah, they're down by 2.
Never over till it's over in elimination games.
It's never over.
Well, especially when you're only down by 1 goal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have a feeling they're probably still going to come back. I can see that they really. All right.
Leonard's gonna have to lock it down now.
Oh yeah, Leonard's got to, and the defense got to lock it down. I did not like how McNabb did that.
So that's it for Fleury, I guess, eh? For a bit. I mean, if Leonard wins tonight, he's starting Game 7. You think, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
And then if they win Game 7, he's got to be playing the first game of the finals.
Yeah.
So maybe Fleury gets back in at some point in the finals if there's a bad game.
And the priest, Robin Lander posted for him. Priest, I noticed he either goes high full. He goes 5 full, so it looks like he's gonna go 5 full. It's good that he's kind of opening his mouth. You know what he's timing. So he thinks he's going 5 full right there, but nope, he goes top shelf.
Yeah.
And it's goal by Caulfield. Lifton does his brother. If that. Comes back in deep. It's picked up there by No Shuck and it's clear of the zone. So I think he'll play her 4th line a lot this game. Again, their top lines are not going, though. Petrie. Byron or for No Shuck. Tip. Stopped there by Price. It's Colasar. Picked up by Petrie, and we have something in the play. As a high stick, or is it penalty, or is it something? Might be a penalty here to Montreal. Stall.
Looks like he's going off the ice, shaking his head. Don't like the call, but he's got to go. No, he got right in there.
Yeah,
Oh, that was not much, though, but I guess it's in the offensive zone.
There's no need to do that, really. That's a bit weak. I'm not
Considering
sure.
what they've called in the playoffs and haven't called, but yeah.
Yeah, the refs are super inconsistent. I think that's what people. I don't think they hate how the refs are calling these. I don't think they hate how the refs are not calling. Oh, still. I don't think they hate how the refs are not calling anything. I think they hate the inconsistency of the refs. The refs call just some cheap calls, but they don't call like an obvious high stick to the face or something like that.
Mm.
So Trangelo. or for Marchessault. Down to Stone for centering out in front. They gotta get the Vegas power play going. They have not scored in the last 16 power plays. Vegas.
Wow, that is awful.
I know they gotta get it going. To be honest,
They don't deserve to win the series if they can't score that on 16 power play attempts.
Carlson in the zone. Oh my God, Vegas, let's get it into the zone. Montreal's PK has been 29 and 29 for the last 13 games, so I guess that's it too. Montreal's PK has been perfect in the last 13 games.
Yep. PK superb.
PK superb. If they still have PK superb, that would be finer.
It would be. Thanks for pointing that out. Appreciate it.
PK superb.
PK not
Theodore
bad.
back for Tuck. Comes Tucker for Smith. Down for Martinez. Low for Tuck. For Stevenson. Tuck loves it out of midair. Picked up there by Martinez.
Oh,
Gotta get some shots, Vegas.
Yeah, that's bad.
If they're not taking any
Bad puck
shots.
management there. They gotta just get shots from the point and hope it gets.
Theodore getting a little bit tied up there with Toffoli. Theodore over Smith.
Oh, that's it.
That's it for the power play. That was a pretty bad power play, to be honest.
One
I honestly
time
thought
chance.
Caulfield missed the net. Oh no. Oh, thank God he missed the net.
Vegas gotta be careful. They're gonna look to give a power play to Montreal.
Yeah, after that call.
Well, that was a good keep in. Montreal's pretty confident, eh?
Gallagher, yeah. They're not like shaking after. They weren't like in game one they were a little bit, but
Yeah.
they weren't super great. But yeah, after that it's just been pretty good. They've been definitely very solid.
Yeah, they got some good veterans, I guess, with Weber and Perry and Stahl. This guy's a little.
Waugh with it. Waugh being pressured there by
Oh.
Weber. Looked a little bit like a hook.
Looked like a hard stick.
Off
Big
there!
rebound.
Big rebound, and how does
See, that's why he took those
Janmark
shots. They
not put that in? That one
Get the lively
goes off the glass.
backboard, and he can get rebounds off that backboard. I love that play. Is that another penalty? No.
No, it's not. Just one out play. Canadiens penalty kill last 14 games. Total time on penalty kill has been 56 minutes and 17 seconds. Haven't let out a single goal.
Great.
Let's look at this play. Tuck loves it down, and it's still loose. Oh, never mind. That was in the power play. That's some bad. Tuck's gotta get that one.
Tuck it in the net.
He's gotta tuck into the net.
Tuck loose.
Comes back. Oh, with the shot immediately. And it's stopped there by Price. Martinez back to Theodore or for Smith with the shot. Misses the net. He comes back for Lehkonen. Theodore or for Marchessault. It's Price. Around the boards for Theodore. Picked up a Theodore. Or for Martinez. In the middle!
Oh,
what a
what
save!
a save by Price. That was a great save.
Oh, and Anderson, if that bounce was a bit,
I know, it would have gone right up.
if he was a bit lucky for that bounce, he would have been in the zone. What a save, though, by Price, man. He's been having great playoffs. 1 goal allowed and 20 shots tonight. 11 to 10 are the shots this period. It's tipped in the Montreal zone. Shot attempts are 36 to 29 for Vegas. Ooh, Lander with a turnover. Suzuki, but it's picked up there by McNabb. McNabb has got it again. Or for Petrangelo. Stone. Or for Patch. Oh, Patches couldn't keep that in his skates. We got another. No, nothing on the play. Never mind. I heard the refs doing a hand signal. Sorry. And that one's going to head down for icing called here against Montreal Canadiens. So let's look at this stop by Carey Price. Comes out in front. Ooh, what a save! If Carlson gets a tiny bit higher, that's a goal.
Yeah.
If he shoots it a little bit more to the left side, too, that's a goal.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah. flexible, man. If he doesn't have if you're a goalie and you don't have long legs like that, then that goal's in. Like if you're like a 5'10" goalie.
Good thing Carey Price is like 4'8".
Yeah, like if you're a goalie who's like 5'10", like you probably wouldn't have got that one. I'm gonna guess, because it was just like on the edge of his pad. Shot, clears it out. Picked up by Toffoli. White Cloud spins around there. No check, or for Haig. Haig dumps it in. And that one went out of play, I think. God, a lot of pucks have been going into play.
Stupid pucks.
Yeah, I know, it's very stupid.
Fuck you.
Great.
I think it's better to be, if you're a goalie, to have a huge upper body and tiny little legs, or really long legs and a tiny upper body.
Long legs, because you can make saves like that.
I know, but if you have a huge upper body and tiny little legs, you can just cover the net. Even when your legs are. There's probably no right answer there, is there?
Yeah, like you want both. You want like really long legs and you want a big upper body as a goalie. Like there's no right or wrong there.
Mm-hmm. And you want to be able to breathe underwater.
Like you can go either way. You can want really long legs, and probably it has advantages.
And the power of invisibility would help.
But if you had a big upper body, it gives more advantages. It gives like different advantages.
Like what?
Yeah, listen. Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, listen, buddy.
All right.
All right. What movie are we excited to see in the movie theaters this summer? Have you ever seen a Fast and Furious movie?
No.
You have. It's a trick question.
Oh yeah, Hobbs and Shaw.
It's the only one I've seen. F9. It looks dumb enough to be good.
It doesn't look super bad. It doesn't look like a Mission Impossible level bad.
No. It looks like a video game.
Oh yeah, totally. Like at least Mission Impossible is grounded in reality at some point.
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of. I mean, the bad guys miss every single shot.
The stunts look pretty real. Those ones, in that movie, the ads anyway, make the stunts kind of look like, okay, that's definitely computer.
These are some of his saves in these games. Unreal. Insane.
Right now, Leonard's thinking, I gotta outplay Carey Price for the last 12 minutes of this game.
12 minutes. Allowed 2 goal or less than 7 of last 8 games.
22 minutes? How much is left?
24, I think. Yep. It's dumped in and it goes. Oh no! Never mind. It's fine, and Price will cover it. Though. Vegas have got to step it up right here. I mean, they aren't looking bad, but they aren't looking good either, though. When it's an elimination game, you're down by 1 goal. Yeah. You got to be extra good. You can't be just somewhat good.
What's this replay?
Yeah, they said it went out, but could have been bad if it hit Price's pad and went in. That would have been a fluke goal. And Vegas could turn into something. Wall back for Fyodor. Fyodor making his way around Armia. Fyodor, the shot blocked. Oh, stolen by what are you doing, Fyodor?
And Perry lost it.
Armia went back with it, and that was an interesting save there by Lanner, as it's Merrill with it. John Merrill back for Edmondson.
John Merrill Lynch.
As it comes out, and it's a stall.
Quit stalling.
And we have an offside or something.
Armia.
Dude, Fyodor tries. Oh wait, no, I thought Fyodor played it back into his zone, but never mind. It was.
It's Corey.
It was Armia, and that's a nice save there by Lanner. Tuck loses it right there, and Lanner makes a nice save. Oh, Perry's mad. Perry's mad. There's Fleury. There's Fleury right there. He wished he could be in this game, but you know what? You can't, buddy. Life's tough.
Oh, that was
Strength study, Smith! Stop by Price!
You just gotta hope for a rebound there if you're Smith. Well, you hope for a goal, I guess. But
You hope for a goal before you get the rebound.
Price just gobbled it up.
I feel so bad for Vegas. They have to play good goalies all the time.
Wow, look at
Goals
that.
against average, 1.84. Dude, look at this. Tries going backhander. Oh, it doesn't get it high enough, though. He has to get that one higher.
It's too... Price was in the right spot. He made it try to cut across, maybe, but then the defenseman's there. Tough. You try to almost shoot it at his
I feel
pass.
so bad. I feel so bad for
rebound.
Vegas. Like, they have to play such good goalies. Why'd you just pat me on the back? I
Good, you
hate
just
that.
start talking when I talk.
It hurts.
Yeah, well, when I start talking and you start talking, we shouldn't talk over each
Boo.
other. Jesus, boo.
Boo you.
Boo you.
I'm trying. Ow, please.
This is where everybody hears me.
Don't worry, it's not hitting me that hard. It just feels weird. It feels weird. It does not feel good. It doesn't hurt though.
Okay, this is getting awkward.
Crossing her for Fyodor. Yeah. That's Marchessault. Sends it in the middle. Allen's checked. It's Pietrangelo with it. Pietrangelo. Or for Marchessault. Marchessault goes up a stick of goes up the skate of Pietrangelo, and it's open for Anderson. Martinez on him, or for Pacioretty. Ooh, it's intercepted by Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi with a shot, stopped by Lanner. Comes around for Anderson. Vegas are playing like a step down, like they're lazy. I can see them, like they're sloppy. They're not going for pucks 100% like they were doing in the first two rounds. Edmondson, or for Petrie. Marchessault's shift has been... Oh, Marchessault just changed. Never mind. It comes down. That one's going to be no icing called as Martinez will clear out of the zone. Then back in to Martinez with it. Alec Martinez over for Stevenson. Looks like he gets tripped right there, but no call. Didn't know. It comes back. It's picked up by Petrie, or for Lehkonen. Lehkonen dumps it in. Down to get it is Deneau. Philip Deneau. Working at it. If it wasn't for Montreal, if it wasn't for Price too, I'd say Montreal was getting eliminated first round against Toronto, though. I'm going to say that.
Pardon me?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Montreal is getting eliminated if it wasn't for Price. I'm going to say that. And for round one.
Bold take.
Well,
You
yeah.
might be right.
I think they would have probably been. Like, if they had, like, a lesser goalie. Like, if Price got injured and they were playing Allen.
Oh, yeah, I think you might be right.
Then they probably would have gotten eliminated.
Yeah.
Price played very well in those last couple of games, and Vegas was offside.
Tagging up.
Clever.
40 seconds left. Second period.
That one too hard to handle for Stahl. Oh! Out front! And he asked, and
Leonard a
Janmark.
little mishandle, and it's back on the ISO for Vegas for one last rush here, maybe.
Oh, just out of the reach of Fyodor. Around the boards.
Not hard enough around the boards there.
Not hard, no. I think that got intercepted fully with it. Oh! Just out of the reach of Perry, and that's icing.
Oh, we'll get another
Big
face-off.
here. We got a face-off.
Pull the goalie.
No, don't do that.
Pull the goalie. Come on.
That was a tripping call there, though.
Think
to
so?
be honest, yeah, like he got his stick
Why
right
does
in the
Petrie
feet.
look mad?
Like he's like, that's a clear tripping.
Oh, that's the play there? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's...
Like Petrie's mad that he lost his stick. Like so I was like, what? That's a penalty. You took my stick. 24-16 average ice time in 2021 playoffs, and yes, he does still have red eyes. Jeff Petrie, 15-56 ice time. Oh my god. He looks so horrifying. But no, not as horrifying as he did in game 2, but he still did look, that was still pretty horrifying. I know he's getting kicked out. The draw right here is, Montreal win the draw, but they still have time, though. It's Fyodor or for Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo slaps it in, but it gets... He sort of half whiffed on it, and that one's going down.
That's it. We're going to go to the third period. 2-1, Montreal.
That looks like icing, but...
Time for what's Daddy going to eat?
Change. And there we go. End of the period.
What's Daddy gonna eat? I know. Dinner.
Are you having dinner?
Damn right.
What's Daddy eating? What's for dinner, Daddy?
Chicken?
Alright, that's their segment of what's Daddy gonna eat.
I was asking, are you chicken?
Yeah, it's chicken. Hockey stories of Stellan time. Alright, I'm ready for this third period. Alright. Alright, so where were we at? At page 25. As soon as I arrived at Providence as a freshman, I started hearing about a star high school player from Rhode Island named Ron Wilson who was going to be part of the team. I knew he was in one of my classes, but for the life of me, I couldn't pick him out until he introduced himself afterwards. He was a small guy wearing little wire-frame glasses. He certainly looked like a jock, but the truth was that he was an all-around athlete. Ron scored 100 points as a high school senior, and he was also an all-state shortstop, and pretty close to a scratch golfer. People asked me to name the best player I played against at college, and I tell them I had the misfortunate to practice against him every day. It was Ron by a mile. He had 37 points in his freshman year, and we only played 28 games. As a sophomore, he had 87 points. He's among the top 5 scorers all time in ECAC hockey, even though we played a shorter schedule than colleges do today. And he played, and he was a defenseman, not a forward. He would embarrass you with the moves that he would make. He was a magician, and he worked hard at it.
No, it's sock calling.
I remember once at practice, watching Ron work on a move from the side of the net. It just didn't look like something that could work. He'll never score that way, I said to him. But he kept at it. He stayed after practice 4 days in a row, working on that one move for 15 or 20 minutes at a time. He worked his ass off. 3 games later, he scored from that exact spot. And after he did, he went to the bench and sat down. He didn't gloat, but he didn't say anything to me. He just went back to business. Ron was a superstar who didn't act like one. He was a phenomenal player, great teammate, and also just one of the guys. He wound up being captain together at Providence. And of course, our paths would cross games again down the road. So, yeah. I'm going to read some more. In March, at the end of the first season, 2 days before I was going to head home to Minnesota for spring break, Luke called me into his office and offered me a scholarship. A 1/3 ride the next year, 2/3 my junior year, and a full ride as a senior. I was thrilled, as so were my parents. They were contributing to freer tuitions then, all at expensive Ivy League schools. So that scholarship helped out a lot. I had struggled a bit academically as a freshman, in large part because I had a role in pre-med, which was an act of appalling arrogance on my part. Math and science were never my academic strong suits. Heading into the second semester, my eligibility was hanging by a thread. Lou made me promise to switch my major the next year. Providence College has a wonderful program called the Development of Western Civilization, which is mandatory in the first 2 years. It combines the literature, fine arts, philosophy, and music. You go 5 days a week, and it counts for 40% of your GPA. It's tough enough that has rendered more athletes ineligible at PC than all others courses combined. I love it, especially the history. While Lou leaned on me to change my major, it was an easy decision to switch to history. In May, right before I drove home for the summer, Lou called me and said he had moved some things around so that he could offer me a half scholarship in my second year and a full ride in years 3 and 4. That was great news. In Minnesota, other guys who played hockey for Providence drove home together. I never had a car, but some of the other days, I never had a car at school, but some of the other guys did. Sometimes there were 2 of us, sometimes there were 4, and we would make a 24-hour trip nonstop. We drove until the tank was empty, and then we pull into a gas station, and while the driver refilled the car, the other guys would run in, use the bathroom, and grab a burger, or some other form of grease. And then the driver would run and pee, and the next driver would take over. We leave Friday at noon, and after classes got out, we'd be home by 11 in the morning on Saturday. I played summer hockey in Minnesota over my Providence years, along with just about all the other college guys from the state. It was a great league of players and a really important development tool. I took it seriously, worked my ass off, and had a lot of fun doing it. And I remember one really good fight that I had with Paul Holmgren. Alright, that's it for Hockey Stories with Stellan. Join the second intermission. Dad, you want to take over? Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I'll have my dinner real quick. 1 sec.
Sorry? Can you what?
Can I have the chimuli, the green sauce?
We don't have any chimney. Just put some hot sauce on it. Sorry? What are we talking?
story go? What did we learn? Is
He
it,
got a scholarship for his free
you got a scholarship to where?
Province.
Province?
Yeah, after the first year. We got a half and half for a second year and a full one for friggin' 4. 3 years for 4.
Mm. What position does he play? Do we know?
Don't know.
Right.
I heard you mention some
Done
other
my
names.
dinner.
What?
Done my dinner.
Done your dinner. The record time.
Fast.
Normally it would take you a whole period to eat dinner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Other pieces, what's our dinner? Chicken, potato salad. Well, you know mine. Chicken, potato salad, and roasted vegetables.
Chicken potato salad. That sounds like
Chicken.
it's all together.
Potato
I had a
salad.
chicken potato salad.
Yeah.
What about a potato chicken salad?
Potato chicken salad? That sounds weird.
It does sound weird. That's what's going on in my belly right now, though. Alright, what do we expect for the third? Think Vegas is going to come out just guns blazing,
I think they have
firing
to.
on all cylinders, or do you think they're going to fold and get nervous and kind of panic, and Montreal's just going to be calm and collected? And
I think they have to come up firing. I think DeBoer is going to give a talk to his team. Like, it's going to be like, I get that everybody's frustrated and you're all nervous. Like, this is the first time ever that this team's been nervous in a series.
it's true. Montreal,
Yeah,
though.
we're playing a tough goalie. We're playing a tough goalie.
Yeah.
But we can score against the goalie. It's not like against Demko where it's like we scored like 1 goal in 2 games
What
against him.
What if we have the Montreal New York Islanders series?
Who expected that? Two fourth place teams. That would be like, yeah. That would be weird. Nobody would have expected that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody expected Montreal to even make it to the semis.
Nope.
Nobody even expected them to make it past the first round.
They were maybe kind of a bubble playoff team at the beginning of the year, weren't they? Like between them and Calgary and Vancouver and Ottawa. Well, not Ottawa. I think nobody picked Ottawa to be a bubble. But
What's a bubble?
well, just they weren't locked to make the league playoffs in the North this year, just by some predictions. I think everybody kind of knew Winnipeg, Edmonton, Toronto, and then the other spot was sort of up for grabs between Calgary and Montreal and maybe Vancouver, but not right.
No, Vancouver were still in the mix, probably.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. At the
And-
beginning of the season,
Oh yeah.
like before it started, and then.
Oh yeah, before it started, yeah, they were in it.
But I mean, even Montreal at the very end there, one of the reasons why they made it was because how bad Calgary and Vancouver were playing.
Yeah.
Like Montreal was way behind the other top 3 teams, I think, weren't they?
Oh yeah, they finished 18.
Yeah.
JJ Watt says, well, and they have a gif of Caulfield scoring right there.
Mm.
Wait, no, this is a gif of Caulfield scoring. Well, they're 1 period away from making the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yes, they are.
And this is after Game 5, I think, in Vegas. Flashback. This is against Edmonton, maybe playoff
Mhm.
series, I'm not sure. This is against Edmonton, maybe early in the season.
Our feed's
Oh,
way
yeah.
behind.
Our feed
Oh,
is
you're just
way
barely-
behind.
Jeez, man. Alright, welcome here. Still a second intermission. Alright, so, as
listen up, you.
does everybody think that Vegas was coming back and forcing overtime or winning? Or
I
do
don't
you
think
think
anybody thinks that in the chat. Because it's all a bunch of Montreal fan boys and girls.
They're not big fans of Montreal.
No?
They're
Okay.
probably Vancouver fans, because I think I know everybody watching.
The rare YouTube moment when you know everybody watching.
Yeah, it's where you know you have not made it in YouTube history. You've made it in YouTube, you don't know a person who's watching
Right.
the video. And good streamers like Creekcraft, or the Minecraft,
He knows everybody
or like Dream, or like Tommy Yennett. Tommy Yennett got over 200,000, got hit 500,000 people watching at one point.
Wow.
Insane on Twitch.
I don't think there's 500,000 people watching this game anywhere, let alone on YouTube. Maybe. I could be wrong.
Maybe. I think a lot of Canadian people are watching this game.
Yeah, but 500,000? I don't think they got numbers like that, do they? For TV?
Maybe.
Don't think so.
Well, yeah, Vegas people are probably watching this game too. Well, Vegas fans are probably.
Yeah, but not that many.
Yeah, not that. And they'll probably be watching the NBC, not Sportsnet. Never mind.
They're also right now, I think, competing against the NBA.
Oh, yeah, the NBA. All right, do we
More
have a
people go see hockey
prediction?
live in person than watch on TV. I think. Well, maybe not more, but
All right, I think we're getting ready for the period. Since we show Sportsnet ads just before the new period's about to start. Oh, never mind.
never mind, everybody. Here. Oh no. Come on now. I'm trying to find this game. I can't find it. I think Montreal's got a good mix going right now, though, too. They have both good, solid veterans.
Oh yeah.
Been around a while, won cups, and then they've got also some.
I'm still
talking still.
Shea Weber. Stop it.
Well, you keep talking, interrupting me. I'm gonna just not talk. How about that?
Okay. Shea Weber finally scored his 34th shot at the playoffs. And we're getting ready to start. Will Vegas come out buzzing, or will they just be nervous? Hey, and look, they implanted ever since Petrie got hurt. Like when there's a player coming by, they close the camera hold. It's definitely a good idea ever since Petrie got hurt then. Edmondson comes around for McNabb. Theodore will leave it for Waugh. Kakanyemi. McNabb. It's tied up. Out front! Lehner makes the save and we'll get back to the corner. Janmark, and it's Byron with it back for Edmondson. Shot attempts at 39-32 for Vegas. Edmondson with the puck. It's Foley. Dumps it in. Petrangelo with it. Rush chances are 3-2 for Montreal. They dump it in. Theodore back to get it. Around for Petrangelo. Oh, and Carlson can't handle it as that's too hot to handle. Sherratt back for Weber. 10-0 in 2020 playoffs when scoring 2 or plus goals. So they have not lost a single game when they have.
Wow. You know what it means when they show those stats?
2 scores!
As soon as they show those stats, the opposite.
Martinez with the goal.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god, never show the stats, Sportsnet. What are you thinking? I mean, they're still, it's not like it's overtime, they just ended the game. Montreal still can win, but Price just loses it because of the rebound. You gotta get rebounds on Price.
You just get the shots into the net.
And Price had it in his glove.
Wow.
Price, he had it in his glove, but then it came out. Yeah, Price was gonna catch that.
D-man in there too, eh?
Alec Martinez, and we're all tied up at 2 here.
Okay, we're gonna have an exciting third, maybe overtime.
Potential. Alec Martinez with his 4th goal of the playoffs at 1:08. This is to buy Pietrangelo and Carlson, and we have maybe a penalty in the play? Or something?
Be careful about penalties in the third here. Both teams.
Well, here's that pass, and it just comes through. Price has it in his glove. He just loses it.
Yeah, he just couldn't close his
It's
hand on
nobody's fault but Price there.
It's almost like the shot wasn't hard enough that he couldn't really quite get it in the netting of his glove.
That I found, you rarely ever say it, but I think that was only Price's fault, really, that goal. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Still.
Well, it was the
Like
didn't
Cloud
control
fans
it
on the
well.
shot, and it's a no, or for Gallagher, dumps it in. No penalty in the play, by the way.
Nope.
They just stopped it suddenly, and the ref had his arm up. So far, ooh!
Well, there's
Stolen by
almost a
Lehkonen.
mini
Or
2-on-1 there.
it's Gallagher at the shot, and Lander's got it covered.
Ooh, Lander's gonna have to be strong now.
And
Look at that.
somebody's got Lehkonen in a headlock. You cannot.
No, he's just saying hi. How's it going, buddy?
It's like, yeah, but buddy, you cannot get a roughing penalty in
I know,
an
you gotta be very
elimination game
careful.
for a period
That's a
tied
good
2-2.
save. He tipped it.
That's a nice save, though. To be honest, but you can't headlock people and games, an elimination game for a period
I
tied
know,
to
it's
2.
best to just not give them an excuse to call a penalty.
Yeah,
Both teams. Just play it safe and.
well, especially
Like a
Vegas,
whistle,
since this
go
is
to the
their
net.
elimination game.
Yeah.
They can't try to get it up. It's not like they're even down by one where they have to get energy.
Mhm.
They
Well,
just scored a goal to
that's
tie
true.
it up. Edmondson back in deep. No check. And they cannot let in another goal just after they scored to tie it. Merrill back to get it. Carrier.
Oh, wide open guy.
Oh, it covered up Pietrangelo. Stopped.
Oh.
Back Martinez with the shot.
Whoa.
Stopped again. Carrier with it. Mia over Stahl tries getting it out. It comes up for Mia over. That went out of the reach of Perry. No icing though, because Perry might have got a tip on it. It's Colasar with it. Back in his own zone. Or for Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo will flick it out. It's at the blue line, picked up by Lehkonen or Caulfield, and he'll get it out. Suzuki over for Weber. Weber jumps it in. Weber has the opening goal of the night.
Whoa, that was a weak play there, but who's that on Vegas? It just
Theodore.
So soft.
Theodore's got it.
Better on the puck.
Gets
Oh,
it
he gets
out.
Oh.
It's Weber with it.
That's
Shea Weber over for Ben Sherratt. Back for Weber on the other side. Comes up for Theodore. Dude.
Oh,
stolen by
bad.
Suzuki!
Whoa! Vegas is really a little bit loose right now on their own end.
Yeah, Tuck has it.
Yeah.
I did not like that, to be honest.
Got to get it out. a little bit.
I'm a bit nervous right now. Tuck the shot stop.
Oh.
Imagine if you were actually Vegas was your main team. I know Vegas is not my main team, but I'm cheering for them in the playoffs, and I feel pretty nervous right now. Imagine if you're actually Edmondson with the
Good.
stick
That
check.
would have been a goal
For sure goal if it wasn't for Edmondson clearing the puck right there.
And look at this.
Theodore.
with a bad shift all around. Leonard gets his pad out, eh?
Yeah, and there's just all a scramble in front of net.
Scrambled eggs in front.
It's a Smith with it. Can't get over for Carlson, but they keep it in the zone. It's Marchessault with it back. Marchessault with it at the point. He'll dump it in deeper for Smith behind the net. Smith comes out for Anderson. Stolen back by Smith, though. But it comes out for Anderson again. They gotta set up better in there, Vegas. Rushing in together is Byron, but Pietrangelo gets it there first. Back into the point with the shot. Tipped up in the air. It's for Pietrangelo or for Smith, and it's Marchessault, and we have something
Whistle.
on the play. It's a whistle.
Stick.
Brayden McNabb has
Nice pass.
44 hits in 2020 playoffs. There's only one hit tonight.
Oh!
And that was in Game 3. And now here, how is this
Oh.
not a penalty? He's going
That looked like it should have been
in
a
Game
penalty.
4. He's going full on Suzuki. This is what people were mad about. That was
He
the
looked like
main.
he smashed his head into the ice.
That was what people were mad about. That was one of the main ones. How do you not call him to just punch Suzuki in the face?
Yeah.
How do you not call that a penalty, a roughing penalty?
I haven't called that very much.
Yeah, because it's freaking playoffs. They don't
Frickin'.
call. They
Yeah,
they
man.
never call anything in the playoffs. Which, as in sports, or Mia, like on the sports radio, they're saying like it's like a whole nother like it's a whole different like game, like a sport from the regular season because like there's tons of roughing and there's tons of stuff and they never get called. In comes Perry on front and comes out for Carrier.
Oh, you got to get that out.
Doesn't get it out, but he gets it out eventually, or somebody else did. Edmondson over for Sherratt. No mistakes here from Vegas. They can't. Stone tries hitting Sherratt. Islanders Lightning Game 7 is tomorrow on at 5 p.m. Eastern Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. In comes Stevenson over for Pacioretty. Now it will be a little bit late to that game because I have piano.
Let's see what you hear from every commentator.
Just ignore that. Well, just so you know,
Jim Hughes is going to be late tomorrow. He's got guitar lessons.
Lekkonen. Yeah, that's pretty good. Have you heard him play? Craig, have you heard him play? Craig Simpson? Yeah. It's Edmondson. Or for Lekkonen. Down for Gallagher. Ooh, Theodore, actually, he may have got him back. Like, that's a nice stick in the land as that Petrie was tiny bit open. And Suzuki with open ice, he'll clear it down into his zone. McNabb back to get it in his own zone around the boards for Petrangelo. Around the boards, can't quite get it out as it's held in by Suzuki, but Chuck gets it over for McNabb, and I do not like this camera angle. It's horrible. Remember that like on the roof camera angle last year? It was weird.
Make you sick.
It's like the nausea.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
nausea. It's like the nausea camera angle.
Yeah.
It's come back for Caulfield over for Weber. Or for Byron. Paul Byron. The thing is that the reason why Montreal is dangerous is because they have
They're just letting them skate right
Byron and blocked by McNabb. The reason why Montreal is so dangerous, like scoring in numbers. Same thing with New York Islanders.
Oh, race is on. Oh, it's bouncing. No.
Same thing with the New York Islanders. They can score. They score in they have depth scoring. Islanders.
Yeah.
They don't have any star players on on both their team. Will Barzal, I guess, is a star player in Islanders, but enough and Foley and Suzuki, I guess, is stars. They're not like superstars though.
Oh, you got to get that over the blue line. Better.
Gallagher's got it. Backhanded over for Lekkonen. It's Deneau. He gets hit there by Smith. White Cloud. Around the boards for Marchessault. It's not out. Oh, but it... Oh, wait, no. I thought there was another... I thought the puck just went out. Theodore's got it.
Whoa! Dangerous pass! Up the middle!
Theodore!
What was he thinking, Theodore?
Theodore knew. He's like, oh my god.
Theodore bet on Montreal.
I think Theodore went it's not like that they scored. I think he's like, I cannot be making those passes. Coach is going to be mad at me.
Totally.
Oh. Hey, at least it wasn't as bad as Fleury just giving him a free goal, though.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. The good thing is that they didn't let in the goal. I would have felt so bad for Theodore if they let in the goal there. Again, you can make those passes. Like, they teach you that in, Vancouver minor hockey.
No.
They teach you that in minor hockey. That's, one of the first things you ever learn in hockey. Never throw the puck towards the front of the net.
Never.
Unless,
the boards,
if
you
it's your
got it.
defenseman. If you're...
Well,
And
you
well,
know
if
what,
it's
though?
your-
I
if
do
it's
see it a lot more in the NHL these days. They do give them they do allow them to go up the middle, I think, because a lot of times now teams defend up the boards, so they do tell them they can go up the middle, but really at this point of the game you should not be going up the middle.
Oh, especially since that was just like a no-looker pass. You can't do no-looker pass up the middle.
Yeah.
That would have been a goal in Vancouver minor hockey because the goalies are not very great.
In any other league, well, I don't know, maybe at least the Vancouver Minor Hockey Association, that would have been a guaranteed goal.
That would have been a guaranteed goal because the goalies
His
are
goal is
not
not
great.
Carey Price.
Well, because
Or
the goal-
Robin Lehman.
because the goalies are so small that there's so much of the net open and and it's also also the
They
goalies
have short
are.
legs and short upper body.
It's very also you have players who are scoring 5 goals, 6 goals a game,
Yeah.
and that.
All right.
There's Shea Theodore. Oh, he feels like.
Yeah.
He's like.
Whoa, thank
he's
God.
Like,
that is
he's
right.
like, no, he's feeling
Watch.
guilty. I think
Here's the play.
White Cloud gets over to Theodore. No! What? Oh, he was looking,
Oh.
but he did not
Yeah.
see.
I think he just kind of made the pass is deflected
Right
a
to
little.
Deneau.
But that's why, yeah. Just around the boards.
Oh,
He's laughing about it. That's kind of funny. He's like, oh, I can't believe I did that in the third period.
It's like McDavid, like he was laughing when.
Yeah. You gotta like to see that, I guess. It means you're loose.
Then stopped there by Lander. Martinez gets it out and Colasar's
No icing, and they're gonna go on hard.
barrel.
Well, they are
What?
calling it icing. Yes,
That
they will.
is weird.
That's racist. That looks like
Dude.
not icing. I guess he wasn't quite at the red line, possibly. Here's that shot.
Ooh, it's tipped off of Petrangelo's both of his skates or both his legs.
They're doing a good job covering the bottom of the net.
Yeah, although it wasn't that big of a deflection though, and somehow that was icing. Nice
block.
block there by Carrier. Comes back and they keep it in, and Martinez gets it around the boards for Carrier, and they'll get it out. No icing here.
Gotta get it in deep when you're this.
Closer, or for Noshek. Oh, goes to the skate of Sherratt. Noshek tries getting it back to the point, but it's intercepted by Suzuki. And it's Taylor Toffoli, or for Suzuki. Suzuki will dump it around. Martinez gets there first, though, and it comes outside this line. And Suzuki leaves it for Petrie. Jeff Petrie. My name's Jeff Petrie.
Jeff Petrie.
Not as much chat action in this game, I'm going to say.
Yeah, well, it's Thursday. So. And we started late.
Yeah, he did start late. Well, here's Caulfield calling for this pass, but he doesn't get it. And he goes hard. Like, he is playing well. He is having a good game.
Mm-hmm.
God, imagine if you were a Vegas fan. You would be so nervous. Montreal, I'd be a little bit less nervous. It's not an elimination game for you.
Yeah, and they're just happy to be here, really.
Oh, yeah, that too. Like, I mean, but now they're aiming for the Stanley Cup. If you get it for the semifinals, then you're aiming for Stanley Cup. You're not aiming for, like, oh, well, he went far.
Yeah.
Like, after you made it past the first 2 rounds, and how is there not a penalty called there? Gallagher being chased by Stone. Stone, being a good defensive forward that he is, gets the puck back. Deneau back for Edmondson. Vegas are just playing tight. Like, they need good defense. They want to take this game to overtime. Stone's got it. As long as they don't make any bad passes, it's fine. Like, I'm looking at you, Fyodor.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they don't make any passes, I'm looking at you, Fyodor. That will be fine.
Yep. All you gotta do here is you go over the red line, you get it in deep, and you forecheck, and you hope for a good bounce.
Yes.
The refs
Good
put
bounce.
the whistles away.
Yeah, like the refs are like, okay, we're not gonna call any penalties because a penalty could change the difference of the series.
Whoops.
That one missed Haig and Perry's. Why are 2 defensemen going for the puck? At least it worked. Oh, and it misses the net. It's Haig with it. Stahl around the boards.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a big cross check.
Yeah, they
And we will
calling
have
it?
a penalty.
No.
Oh no.
Hand pass.
Hand pass.
God,
Yeah, like they're like, we're not doing that. Like, especially since Mayfield got away with a penalty, got away with a cross check on Kucherov last night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you saw that. That was a blatant cross check.
Yeah, right there. I guess
I
he
know.
wasn't that hard at that time.
I know, but it's Mayfield got away with a cross check like that. You gotta let Haig
Here's
get away
again.
with it if you're letting Mayfield get away with it.
Oh.
That's a big cross check. No, I honestly thought it was a penalty there by the way they stopped it.
Yeah, but it looked worse in the slow motion. I think in the real time it was not that hard.
Ooh. Comes out in front.
Oh, he passed it.
Peter right back to Sherratt with a shot off the end boards.
Whoa, lively boards.
And they get out of the zone. Vegas have not had very much ozone time in this period. They're just sort of locking down D. I can tell it. I can see it. Like, look, they only have 1 person going up, and they have 4 people at the blue line waiting for Montreal to come. They can't. Yep, they can't make mistakes. Oh, out in front! What are you guys doing, Vegas? Although they are still pretty sloppy Joe on defense, though, even though they're sort of locking it down. Anderson racing to get that, but Martinez gets it first. Fyodor's got it. He'll lift it out of the zone. Petrie back to get it. I think they should be more aggressive, Vegas, I gotta say. They're not being super
We
aggressive.
gotta get the puck back, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, like they're never getting the puck. Because they keep flicking it out. Lander for Haig. Oh, God, those puck battles, they are not winning them. It's picked up by Caulfield or for Edmondson. The cycle just keeps starting. Like Vegas can't get the puck.
Yeah.
Like, and whenever they do get the puck, they'll just clear it. Like Cloud did right there.
That's what they got to do. Get it in deep. And then you forecheck.
Colasar down to get it on the forecheck.
And you force bank. Montreal did the same thing you were just doing.
Sherratt.
Just dump it out and.
Petrangelo's got it. Or for Noshek. In the middle, makes it around. Lehkonen. The shot and they're crashing the net.
A lot of traffic.
McNabb. Or for
Portman
Colasar.
for a second.
A lot of traffic. It's a Portman Bridge. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's always traffic on the Portman Bridge.
Oh, on every single bridge in Vancouver. And that's a nice thing there on the Canadians.
Might be a little shift in momentum happening here. Vegas is a good shift.
Yep. But again, shifts don't really tell the whole story. On the ice, Gallagher, Lehkonen, Suzuki, Sherratt, and Weber. Montreal are a very deep team. If they didn't have depth, they wouldn't make it. Price and depth, that's what they have.
That sounds like a pretty good mix.
Yes, it does. To be honest, that's what Vegas have. Good goaltending and depth. But let's see who team can depth and goaltending can depth and goaltend better. Tendy better. Theodore, please don't make another errant pass. I can tell he's a bit nervous, but he just skated with it there, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Montreal weren't that aggressive, which I bet you he liked. You don't like to be forced to make a pass in your good zone.
Yeah.
Stoner for Petrangelo. Kept in. It's picked up by Stevenson. Tries centering it. Picked up at the line by Theodore, but the shot misses the net. And they flick it out. Coming the guy is Gallagher. He'll get over for Stone.
Oh, nice pass.
Ooh,
Is that
try
offside?
springing Stevenson,
Yeah,
but he's offside, and we'll take a
That
break.
seems like it shouldn't be offside, but guess that is.
Well, I changed it when Duchesne had that like offside goal. Did you see the goal where Duchesne was like way offside?
Well, it's because he had control of the puck, though, right? You can go over.
It went off of the Colorado defense. It went off Colorado's skate. That's what the refs are saying. But I was like, that's blatant offside. But they said no, it went off Colorado's guy's skate.
Yeah.
But it went off
That's why
it went
it
off
went
the
into
other
the
guy's
zone.
skate, so it went into the zone. And then Duchesne picked it up, and like everybody's like, that's blatantly offside. Like you see, Duchesne was just.
But it wasn't by the rules. It wasn't offside.
Dude, the goalie thought it was offside, so he wasn't trying. Duchesne wasn't even trying either. Like, he knew it was offside. I just sort of flicked the top shelf, and they're like, oh, that's an actual goal?
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
Great.
Somebody, the chat person has joined the chat. It's Joanne P. You guys on tonight? I'm here finally, lol. Hi, Joanne. Hello, Sue. Hello to Joanne and Sue. It's hockey playoffs time. All right. We're back here. Canada's has not got talent, Simon Cowell. What are you thinking? Cole Caulfield has a goal tonight and 11:26 time on ice. Here we go.
What was the time on ice?
11:26.
That's not much.
Here's
I know
the
it's the end
goal
of that, but he's playing
right
well.
there, and here's Caulfield. And we have something. Carl's. Oh, it goes on a Smith skate. I think he was trying to get off right there. And that's what led to this goal by Caulfield. Happy belated to the wonderful HP, says Joanna P. William Carlson, 50-25, time on ice with 2 shots. Wall back to Petrangelo. Petrangelo with the dump in. Around the brim, Sherratt. See, I remember these little plays that were so blatantly something. Oh, off the ref! And the ref a bit slow to get up. Tuck. Over to Martinez. Martinez pinch. Martinez has got to get back on the right there. Kakaniemi, and he's fine. He's back.
Oh, watch the guy in front.
Oh, Kakaniemi, that
Oh,
one
you're turning
deflects.
around. Come back
It's
the other
Waugh.
way.
Oh, it's a 2-on-2. It's not a
2-on-2,
2-on-1.
but
It's 3-on-2 actually. Stopping.
Oh!
Just out of the reach
Just
of
behind
Matthias Janmark.
Just that it was a reach, right?
Kotkaniemi. That one comes in deep for Martinez. Gets that one over, and it's cleared out of the zone. Vegas with a change. Half change by Vegas.
Half change.
Martinez, you kind of want the full change.
Kinda
Armia trying to cut around the net. It's
Come on,
loose in
Armia.
front, and it comes back for Trangelo. He'll get out of the zone. Oh, why did Marshall so bad at it? He should have just left it for Carlson. Perry tries sneaking out. Martinez, I
it's a
can't
low-
see!
Oh!
Smith picks it up.
That was
It's
a good
Riley
defensive
Smith.
play by Smith.
He'll just dump it in, doing the dump and chase.
Dump and chase.
Remember Dumpin's Donuts?
Dumpin's Donuts. It was a time for a Dumpin' Donuts there.
Stall. Oh! To Foley with a dink!
Oh! Where is
Stop by
it?
later. It's in
No
Later's
whistle?
pads. It's in Later's pads.
Oh, I thought he had...
By the way,
I
later,
didn't see the ref.
by the way,
Oh,
later looked. It
oh,
looked
okay.
like he scored. Like,
Right.
I think comes to Perry and
Perry
tries
was
to make
toe
a
dragger.
deke, but
Oh,
Martinez
no, just-
managed to get there. And it's so loose out in front. It's like it's an absolute crap show in front,
Crap.
as our ski guy would
Crap
say.
show.
And it looked like it might have been in by how long it took them to blow the whistle on that play. It took them so long to blow the whistle that I thought it was in.
I don't think the ref knew where the puck was. Maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's the only reason why that whistle went in and called right away. But nope, Laner had up between his pads, so it's all fine for Vegas fans. iCloud or for Tuck. Well, ooh, fakes the. He doesn't. Oh, he's offside. Joanne P. So I guess it's another happy birthday to HP. I did wish on her day. Hope it was great.
Hats off to HP.
Yes, which is her mom. Well, my mom, your wife.
That is correct. Here we go.
Vegas won the draw back for Theodore. Or over for White Cloud. Zach White Cloud with the dump in on Price, and it's stopped by Price. It's taken away by Kolsar. Oh, for Noshek.
Whoa!
Stopped by Price.
Dangerous.
Whew, that was close. I like how they
Yes.
colored the IGA like Canadians. That's a bad.
Mhm.
Ooh, to Foley. And loose on from was Carrier, but Kolesar just passes it to Noshek, who rips it. And it's stopped by Price. Classic Price save.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's a classic Price
Perfect
save.
position, eh?
Perfect positioning. And just makes the save. His high slot and low slot shots on goal tonight is 10 for Vegas. Back together is Stone, as that
Oh,
one's not
Stone
powerful
goes
enough,
down.
and he just got right into the boards there by Deneau. It's Edmondson around for Weber. Watch out for Deneau on the right wing. Petrangelo with it on the left wing and not the right wing. And Petrangelo comes out with that puck. That one comes outside the zone, but Edmondson with the dump back in. Oh! That would have been bad if there was a Montreal guy sitting right
Yeah,
there.
luckily they had to tag up for the offside.
That would have been I would feel so bad for Vegas if I was a Montreal fan. That was the series-winning goal right there. 9-10, 9-8 are shots on goal for Vegas.
Shot. Oh.
Byron or for Bois. It's Sherratt.
Yeah, they're clearly just getting the red line, dumping it in now.
Ooh! Hay didn't know where it was.
He was head on a swivel.
Dion Marco for
Oh!
That's a great offensive play by Sherratt to stop Watt. I think that was a goal if Watt feed it to Tuck. You have to feed the Tuck right there. So yeah, Mark, both teams are playing some sloppy D in this for a period, I gotta say.
Sloppy D is my favorite meal at the diner.
Yeah, sloppy D. It's a favorite meal for Connor McDavid. Sloppy D.
Jeez.
That's what you like.
That's how he eats.
That's Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Nathan McKinnon. That's their favorite food. Sloppy D, so they can just deep fruit them. Smith with it. None of the teams have capitalized off sloppy D in this game. It's Carlson with the shot and it's stopped by Price.
5 minutes.
Montreal is going to end it tonight, says Joanne P. Well, there's 5 minutes left in regulation. We're tied 2-2. in the game, and 3-2 for Montreal in the series. So Stahl tries getting that one out, and Carlson intercepts it. You could have passed it to Smith right there, and that could have been a goal.
Coulda, shoulda.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. These are the free what? There's the free edits. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Are we going to overtime?
I think so. But I wouldn't be surprised if our team ended it by the way the defense is playing. I could see this game going to overtime though. Cool. So if it goes to overtime, Montreal are 3-1 or 4-1 in overtime, and Vegas are 2-3 in overtime so far. So both teams have played 5 overtime games this playoffs.
Yep.
Montreal in regulation, says Joanne. I could see that happening. I wouldn't be surprised if Montreal ends it in regulation.
Me neither.
I wouldn't surprised. Yep. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if any team ends it in regulation.
Even if it was,
Defensive
Toronto Maple
playing
Leafs.
bad.
I'd be surprised if the Toronto Maple Leafs ended this game in overtime.
Oh, and comes Matthews up. He scores. Austin Matthews, and he comes in. I know Mitch Marner. He finally scores. It's for the Vegas Golden Knights because he hates Montreal.
Oh, is that really true? Oh, really? Wow.
He probably does after that loss. At the Avenue de Canadien, the Montreal, Quebec. The fans are wild right there with the Quebec flags on Quebec Day or Saint Jean Baptiste Day or whatever it is, some Catholic thing. And that guy does not have a mask.
That guy has a chin strap.
No, again, like if you have no pockets, I get if you want to do it like that, but it's just like what is it? Just put your mask in your pocket if you're not going to wear it. You don't have to wear it as a chin strap. Susan Potter, I still think overtime. I am going with Vegas, Susan Potter says. So she thinks that Vegas is winning it in overtime. Vegas has scored 13 goals this series. 8 goals have been by defensemen. And Carlson gets ejected from the jaw. He was a bit sus. You want to get that. That's an Among Us thing. And no winger win, but they still get it back. Smith around for Carlson. Carlson picked up by Marchessault. Marchessault with it, tied up there by Suzuki. Back to the point is Fyodor. Or for Pietrangelo with a shot, big blocker save there by Price. And it's a 2-on-2 here. It's Suzuki in the zone. It's taken away. We have a rush chance here for Marchessault. And the Vegas. Oh, it comes! Oh, and he misses the net. Carlson, the shot.
He's trying to go high on him.
Oh, in comes Caulfield. Cole Caulfield in, storming. Stopped by Price. All right, no, not Price. Lehner with the
it's a good
stop.
back check by Vegas there. Good to get back.
DeFoley comes out there for Smith. God, I almost had a heart attack on that Caulfield.
And it feels like overtime right now, right?
Ooh, it sure does. Petrie. Carlson kind of hesitated on his chance. It's a no. Stone. Oh God, Stone takes it away. It's Pacioretty.
Oh, gotta get in deep.
Sherratt around the boards. It's out. It's White Cloud over for Martinez. It skips over his stick, and Pacioretty with a lucky bounce. Pacioretty will send it towards. It's an easy save there by Price, and that's an icing. Oh, is that going? No, it's not icing. That's an icing call. 3:26 left in the third here. For some reason, yeah. All right, let's see at the Carlson chance. Wait, he could have passed it, but he hesitated though. And here's Fyodor at the back check, and he sort of just doesn't let Caulfield get fully away.
Doesn't let him get close.
It's not like McNabb did on the second goal.
Yeah,
on that other goal from Caulfield. Like
get a better angle.
Like McNabb was like he could beat him with speed. Fyodor cannot beat him with speed. Caulfield could not beat Fyodor with speed that time.
Another draw loss.
Fyodor's probably another faster, probably a faster defenseman because he's better than McNabb. It's Fyodor back to get it. or for Waugh. In comes Nicholas Waugh. Back at the point, it's Theodore with a shot blocked by Tuck right there. Tuck blocked his own teammate's shot, and that one going all the way back down. No icing because Vegas shot back into their own zone. It's Theodore back to get it. He'll get that one out, and it's tipped in deep. Edmondson coming to get it. Around the boards, Tuck tries hitting. Ooh, Anderson slow to get up, and Laner will glove. That one off Byron. Anderson got hit there big time by Alex Tuck. Let's
Two big guys.
see this.
Oh, that didn't get through. I don't think.
Oh, Janmark. He had a chance right there, and here's the hit. Big hit on Anderson. He's a bit slow to get up.
He doesn't like it maybe because it's at his chin, but he's kind of leaning there.
Yeah,
Well,
he is
but-
kind of leaning in. He's like, go off.
He's like, let's go for some
Ice cream.
donuts.
My love. Kept in at the line. But it's not kept in the line for too long. Just the reach of Smith was that pass. Joanne Pete says, and a COVID outbreak in Montreal.
Yeah.
Based on, I missed that other
Stanley
one.
Cup final, and everybody in Montreal will be in COVID protocol.
Yes, because of what's going on
Yeah.
in the square. And the avenue, the Canada.
They'll call it the Habitant variant.
The Habs variant.
Yeah.
Shoots, misses the net. And
Oh,
Armia
no
with no stick, just sort of.
He's like, I'll just follow the puck out.
Well, no, it just sort of has body positioning
yeah.
on
It's like, I'll be the
Martinez.
puck's body
That's
guard.
right. So he did that. And ooh, that could have turned out bad. So too many men call right there. Noshek into the zone. That stick's gonna bite somebody. I know it. That stick's gonna ruin the game. The broken stick. Theodore
Yeah.
or for Petrangelo or for Theodore. It's Noshek back to get it. Picked up by Carrier. Carrier down to Noshek. Noshek. Around the board!
Oh!
Whoa! Noshek was close to
That was
ending
quick.
it.
That was quick play. Nobody-
Petrangelo shoots, misses the net. Petrie. Montreal
Not
are
out,
doing
not
this.
out.
Oh! Oh!
No, they're
it's
too
changing.
tired. They can't. They gotta change.
They can't.
Montreal's- Oh,
Gallagher with speed makes his way around. Lander is out. Out! Ow! Cow Lander.
Panic on Laner. Oh, that's out of the
That's out
in the netting.
in the netting. 109 left. Gallagher is, yeah.
Who did it go off? Where's the
Let's see
see
his
that
chance.
wraparound. Oh!
Oh my god, that was so close.
Well, Price had it covered, but he wasn't
Yeah,
really
but his
expecting
pad was inside the net right there. If you look at that.
Oh, I see. Yeah. And I thought it was going to deflect up and in. It almost deflected up and into the top of the net.
Remember, I think there's a goal where it went off Radulov's head, and then
Oh, yeah?
so it's a header goal. Yeah.
It's the call
It's
using
one.
your head.
Back for McNabb. It's called using your head. 900 IQ.
Oh!
You got some good hockey IQ if you can use your head.
You do.
Gallagher dumps it in. Back to get it. Martinez with it. Or for Stevenson, down for Stone. Gallagher with the D. He'll dump it in deeper. Whew. This must be so pressuring if you're a Vegas fan and if you're a Habs fan. Turned around there. Ooh. But Stone still has it and he'll get
Nice
it out.
pass by
Nice
Stone.
pass. Up for Stevenson. Or is that... No, that was Janmark with the shot. Back for Stevenson. Tries getting over for Janmark. Tuck with aggressive play. They're back
You know
for Theodore or for... And comes Janmark. Spinning. Backhander.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What was he doing? That was kind of weird.
Suzuki will get it. And he just holds onto the puck right there.
He just wants to eat it because it's almost over.
Oh.
Overtime.
My heart. It's just a big sigh of relief when that period ended. Header Peace says, thanks for the belated birthday wishes. 'Twas grand. And Joanne Peace says, oh, it's like who's the person in that? Ooh, we have 5 concurrent
Oh.
viewers. Oh my god.
Look at this. It went kind of right through.
The tuck was like
What?
crushing.
Yeah, there was a
I
bit
was
of an
so
opening. Not much
close.
of an opening that hit the net.
Right, I'm gonna go get some water and go to
Break
the
time.
washroom.
Break time,
One sec.
everybody.
We have 5 viewers. Thank you everybody for watching.
shots.
And I drink my water. Alright. So let's go again.
Alright, I'm back. And it's time for Can you stop your talk for a second? Wait there. There, probably get them all right. Alright, everybody. So, it's time for a segment of What's Daddy Eating? Or What's Daddy Going to Eat? Daddy, what are you eating?
Egg,
Eggs with what?
potato,
Salad?
apple.
And hot sauce? I saw what you were eating. So it's eggs, potato salad, and hot sauce. Alright, now time for a segment of Lame Mouse Predictions.
What else did I?
Alright, so Lame Mouse Prediction, Daddy, will this be a short overtime period? Which means short overtime period means 5 minutes or less.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna go with yes too on that. OT. Oh, definitely some serious crowds in Montreal. Yikes, says Header P. Header P says OT break. Joanne P says OT Stellan crazy. Oh, we have another segment coming up. It's called OT. Overtime, pick who you think is going to score. Pick one player from both teams you think will score the OT winner.
You first.
Alright, I'll go with Caulfield again for Montreal. And I'll go for D-Man. I'll go with Fedor this time. He's gonna want redemption after bad giveaways
Okay.
in Medford.
I'll go with Stone
I think Vegas is winning.
and Toffoli.
Stone Tivoli. Alright, post your predictions in chat. You don't have to, you can. Though.
I'll go Price and Leonard.
What? Bryson later. Who do you think's gonna win?
Oh man, I don't know. It kind of feels like Montreal's gonna win to me. Just have that feeling.
I don't have a good feeling about Vegas winning this game. I still think they are.
Are you going to be okay if Vegas loses?
Probably.
Will there be tears? I need a prediction. Will there be tears or no tears?
Shut up, Daddy.
No, I'm serious.
I'll be fine, probably.
Montreal's playing well. It's not like they don't deserve it.
Oh no, yeah, they deserve it. I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. Alright, but come on, Vegas. I am nervous right now.
Elimination game. You gonna be nervous tomorrow?
Elimination game. Well, no, I'm not cheering for one of the teams in
You don't care who wins tomorrow?
I'm fine with whoever who wins tomorrow.
Wow, okay.
If Montreal wins, then I'd say I'd rather have New York, because that would make a more exciting series, because they're two evenly matched teams, I'm going to say. But if it's Vegas, if they go to Game 7, I'll go with Tampa, who I'm cheering for in that game. Vegas wins tonight. Ooh, Caulfield again. I was thinking that was out there too. Out there, saying Susan Pottery. Hopefully that Vegas wins, so Stellan doesn't cry. Also, my name is capitalized, Mommy.
Wow. Grammar Nazi.
Wait, what? Grammar Nazi?
think Cassie Campbell's coat's made out of plastic.
We have 3 viewers. We just had 2. Now, be polite to Susan Pottery. I had to do it. She was being mean. She was calling me names.
Susan Pottery sounds a little bit like a teacher to me.
Dan Shea is going for Tampa for the cup.
Pardon?
Shea is going for Tampa for the cup.
Oh.
I would like to.
Is that Shea Theodore?
No, or Shea Weber.
Shea Theodore is rooting for Tampa, actually.
There is the goal that ties the game up, though. It's Alec Martinez.
At this point, seeing Vegas and Montreal,
Yeah.
I thought Vegas was easily the best team in the West, not over Montreal. And now that I see this series, I mean, I can't see anybody getting by Tampa. I mean, I guess if the Islanders somehow win tomorrow.
Oh, the Islanders can win tomorrow.
I know, but I can't see.
Well, Kucherov might not even be playing in Game 7. Like, he could still be hurt.
That's a good point.
I think he will play. He's going to want to definitely play. Kucherov. Like, he might battle through an injury, but even if he does want to play, he might be battling through an injury. It might only be like 50%, I'm going to say.
That's true. That's true. That's a big loss, you're right. But
Yeah,
I just mean they're way deep. They just seem way stronger than Vegas at this point, and Montreal.
Like, Montreal and Vegas are not having great series. But either of them, like...
I guess that's what it seems like right now. The Eastern final, or no, I guess you don't call them the Eastern finals, but the other semifinal has the 2 better teams.
The East
it
and
seems like the New York Islanders are the better Montreal.
The
Okay, can I talk?
The
or?
East and the Central final.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, we'll call it that. We'll call it that.
Oh, we'll call it that. What are they calling it in the NHL?
I don't know. They're just calling it conference final.
It seems like the East is the stronger 2 teams. Seems like
East and
the
Central.
Islanders are stronger than Montreal, and it seems like Tampa's stronger than Vegas.
In terms of like the levels of their competing.
It almost seems like whoever wins that series will win the cup at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be my guess. But who knows? Montreal's made.
Also, by the way, Daddy, how dare you say Susan Pottery is a teacher? Like, you're doxing everybody in this game.
I didn't. She just said I said she seemed like a teacher.
All right.
Telling everybody to be polite. But then again, you seem like a teacher too for telling people to have capital letters and stuff.
Broski, it's just a joke.
Oh wow! It wasn't funny, was it?
Ugh.
Who's the spotlight on? Stone?
Stone.
Playing better than last game, maybe?
Yeah.
He's actually back playing his defensive style.
Yeah. The Selkie style is what I like to call it.
The Selkie style. The silky Selkie.
Silky, bad Selkie style. Patches. Alright. So it's tomorrow at... Ooh, this is big. We still have the intermission.
What? But it's
I think it's
over.
repeating. Like, we started this thing. Is it? Or is,
I don't know. Imagine
No,
we
it's
missed
still
the
live.
goal.
It's still live. It's
Well, I'll just hit live in case we always end up behind. They're probably ahead. The people watching are going to see the goal before we do.
Yes. Like, they're going to say, like, one time I saw a notification, Game 14, Montreal and Vegas. I saw Montreal and Winnipeg, Game 4. Is it overtime? I was watching it, but it was so late that said, I was on your phone, they had a notification.
How's your battery?
I can't see my battery.
Well, then it might run out.
Well, no, it'll say battery. The stream will turn dark when it gets to 20. It'll say battery is low when it's at 10.
Will it say constantly, or will it just flash?
It won't flash. I have to actually press close. So
Okay.
battery is low. I have to press close. I think it's fine. I hope
Okay.
it's fine. Because we can't have the computer running on battery. That would be bad. Our stream would cut out.
Well, it's be worse.
Creepcraft one time on one of his streams had Creepcraft in one of his streams said he had the power cut out middle stream, so that's why
Wow.
the stream ended midway. For it. Theodore could see that it's like nobody just saw that pass. It's like, I just got away with a bad pass right there. Alright. Dude, look what they're carrying around Montreal.
You gotta,
They got a cone.
yeah. They got a cone. They got a traffic cone.
Montreal fans with their cones.
They're prepping for the riot.
If they don't win, they're prepping for the riot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, if they do win, then they're more likely they do win. That's a riot. Because
Okay.
they always riot when they win.
Prediction: riot or no riot?
Riot if they win. Yeah.
Riot if they win?
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like they rioted when they won. Like they're like, oh, we're going crazy. We won tonight. It's like the Vancouver. It's like that sucked. But the actual hockey fans in Vancouver were just in their bed lying like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to forget this day. That we lost in Game 7 to Boston and New York Rangers. When the real life fans are just like, oh, we lost, I'm so angry, but really you're not that angry. You're not that big of a hockey fan.
Right.
Yeah, but Montreal, they rioted because they won. They're like, whoa, we won, let's party! And they just rioted. That was back in '93, I think, when they did that.
And who?
When they rioted, I think. When
Who?
they won. Montreal, when they won the cup back in '93. I think they rioted.
Was there a riot then?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I think they rioted at least once when they won the Stanley Cup, though.
Oh, I don't remember. I only remember the Vancouver riots.
Oh, yeah, Vancouver riots are way more famous than that.
Yeah.
Because they lost. When people complain about Vancouver rioting because they lost. Montreal rioted when they won.
We should have a cup for rioting. We win this. We win the riot cup.
So they were saying everybody gives Vancouver crap for rioting because they lost, but Mark Stone Petrelli playoff average, they have lower playoff average tonight. So basically what I'm saying is that Montreal rioted when they won. So sir, like that's kind of worse than rioting when you lose. Okay, what's going on? This intermission seems like it's been going on forever.
It does, doesn't it?
Susan Potter says, are Mia for Montreal and Carlson for Vegas? It is Montreal after a definitely... It is Montreal after all, definitely a riot. I can see a riot, definitely, yeah. If they lose, I can see everybody being sad. If they lose in Game 7, if they lose or win, if it goes to Game 7, if they lose or win, they're rioting, definitely, either way. Here's back when they won the Stanley Cup back in, no, it's not 93. Yeah, maybe this is 93.
No.
No. Never mind, this is 93 because they don't have helmets. They're not forced to wear helmets. Never mind. This is probably 70s, actually. Well, nowadays, we're getting pumped for overtime here. Carey Price and the fans are going wild.
Mm-hmm.
Montreal. Alex Pietrangelo, ice time tonight is 28-41 for Alex Pietrangelo. 6 shots on the night. He's been playing a lot. He's the assistant captain. Cole Caulfield, 12:56 ice time with a goal. Alex Martinez with 24:49 ice time with a goal on the night. And let's look at Alex Martinez. Here is the goal as Pietrangelo takes the shot and Martinez just sort of sneaks up for Price. And here, back in June 14th, 2014, when they won the Stanley Cup. Back in 2014, Alex Martinez scored the winning goal in overtime. Now we have Tyler Toffoli and Alex Martinez there.
Facing off against each other.
Yeah. Ooh. There's Tyler Toffoli's wife, I guess. Kat Toffoli, Tyler's wife.
That's what it says. It's her.
Welcome here for overtime. God, I'm so nervous. OT in the playoffs, 2-3 for Vegas and 4-1 for Montreal. Petrie, 4 straight OT game at home, 2-1 record in those 4 games. We have an icing.
Starts off with an icing. Petrie's eyes.
Joanne P says, I'm calling Gallagher for Montreal. Stone for Vegas. Riot will happen either way. I'd say If it goes to Game 7, that will happen either way. Not in Game 6. They're not going to do it in Game 6.
Okay.
61-48 for Vegas in shots attempts tonight.
Oh! Out front right away.
It's Petrangelo, the shot off the backboards. Slot shots are 13-7 for Vegas, so they're really going at it. Ham with it.
That's where you get a score.
6 free rush chances. Carlson over for Anderson. They can't clear
Get
it.
it out.
It's Marchessault. Keeps it in. Oh, it's a deflection. But it comes over
Up
for
high.
Smith. Back for Carlson. Ooh, Carlson blows a tire. But he gets it over for Martinez. Back for Petrangelo at the shot.
Blocked.
Blocked.
By who?
That was blocked. I'm not sure who. And oh,
Just
Petrangelo
clears his
has to get it out. No.
Oh.
Ooh, Marchessault with it. Or for Petrangelo. Pinching in deep. I do not like this. He dumps it around the boards
No,
for
the other teams,
Stone.
they haven't changed. Montreal hasn't changed, I don't think.
Ooh, yeah, they can't. It was out for like a second. And Vegas managed to change. It's Petrangelo with it. Petrie. And Kotkaniemi with
Might be an icing here.
Oh, maybe icing?
It definitely, if it goes... Oh, it
Oh! It hits very barely. It's season party, so it doesn't matter if they win.
They still called it?
Wait, what? Oh, I think they called it. Actually, maybe that didn't hit Lanner.
I don't know what happens there.
Season party said it doesn't. Let's see. It might be at center ice that they actually see that it hit Lanner. Yeah, it hit Lanner. So that's going to be at center ice, I think.
They might have blew it dead before it hit Laner, just thinking it was going wide Laner, because sometimes they blow those dead early.
I know, but they might do it center because they said we were wrong. Well, I guess that's what Montreal's trying to say.
Yeah, there we go.
They'll do it. They'll do it at center ice if the rest Smith thrown away. It doesn't matter if they win or lose. There will be a riot. The crowd shot is a beer chaser on the COVID. All right, but it will be icing though, no matter what. I guess Anderson, Byron, Kotkaniemi, Edmondson, Petrie have all been out for a minute. Oh,
They won the draw and they lost.
they lost a puck. Lander or for Martinez. Martinez or for Stone, and they'll finally get the change. Oh, up for Stevenson. Chandler Stevenson.
Oh!
Back for Pacioretty! What a save by Carey Price.
So confident, way out.
Oh, yeah, Price is definitely one of the most confident goalies in the league.
He had to hold on to it. He could only get it done was hold on to it.
Well, here's Anderson just racing to get it. Yeah, if it goes to Game 7, they lose, there will be a riot, though. Such calm. Giveaway is 25-21 for Vegas in this game. Martinez with a blow! Mask save. And, ooh, it's Gallagher. Up the ice! Suzuki! Over! Scores! It's over!
Montreal, dagger goal. It's over. Wow, Stanley Cup final for Montreal. Unreal. What a run they're on.
Wow.
Eh? That's incredible.
Oh my god.
Hoo-wee. That's going to be a party in Montreal tonight, boys.
Yeah, they're
Nobody's
riding.
going to work tomorrow.
Well, it's,
Everybody's going to jail.
yes. Wow.
Unbelievable. Wow, they are rolling. No coach.
Yeah.
Or no head coach.
Yeah, no head coach. There is a
Who got it? Who was that?
I'm not sure. Suzuki just passed it to someone.
Tough loss for Vegas. They were thinking they were going to the final before this series started.
After game 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And even after game 2, they're like, okay, we just watched.
I think the turning
Oh, it's that the heads, the save by Price. That's
off the shoulder.
Gallagher or for no, actually, I thought it was Lehkonen who ends it.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Nice play.
My God.
Vegas just didn't stop that pass.
Who am I going to cheer for now? I had no idea.
Montreal now, eh?
No,
I don't know.
probably not going to cheer for Montreal.
Nah, we'll see. I don't know. See who makes it on the other side. Wow, Bergevin.
Dude, Bergevin.
Looks like an old lady.
Yeah. Oh my God. Damn it! I totally thought Vegas was going to win the series.
Hey, you're handling it very well, sir, I must say. What? It's a compliment. I mean,
Dude. Yeah, how dare you even mention that?
hey, you can say goodbye if you want.
All right, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Let me know who you're going to think I'm going to cheer
Or
for,
Game 7.
and nobody say Montreal. I'm not cheering for Montreal. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for Game 7 of Tampa, New York.